Recently, I was on a podcast with a musician that has over 100,000 monthly streams. She gave me the keys to her success, so I'm going to show you them right now. Let's roll. The first key to success that I learned was connection with your audience. Right now, as a small artist, is the best time to connect with your audience, because whenever you get bigger and as you grow, you're not going to have a personal and closer connection with your audience. Whenever you're at shows or doing gigs, connect with the people that know you and like your music. It's going to go a long way. Even things as small as comments or likes on someone's post or comment on Facebook is an engaging way to connect with your audience and to show them that you are there for them. Coming from an artist that has over 100,000 monthly streams, this is something that you should be listening to and implementing. The next key to success that I learned is spark emotion in your content. Sparking emotion in your content is an easy way to connect with your audience and get engagement. Whether that emotion is happy, sad, depressed, or angry, there are plenty of ways that you can connect with your audience through those emotions in your content. If you share your emotion with your audience, it's going to make your connection stronger with each of them. It's going to show them that your life is not perfect and that you have been through the same things, so you know how each other feel. And a lot of times, to know that someone has gone through something that you're going through and that they have survived and risen from it, it is inspiring and comforting to know that that person has risen above it. So make sure to spark emotion in your content and connect with your audience whenever those comments and likes come. Now, the third key to success that I learned is actually one that I've talked about on this channel before, and that is your story. Your story is unique to you, but who's to say that your audience cannot connect with you through your story? Your story makes you unique, including where you came from, what kind of music inspired you, how you grew up in your home, what kind of friends did you have. All these things add up to your story. The story of my band, Revelation, is that we are metal made to connect, and that we stand for anyone who's been broken in life, and we stand to show that you are not alone in what you face. Each of our members have been broken in some way, including myself, but music was always there for us. Music never judged us, and music never turned its back on us. We built our studio from the ground up, learned to write, record, and produce all of our own original music, all in our teenage years. So that is my story for my band. So get your members together, or if you're a solo project, do this yourself of course, and actually physically write out what your story is. This should also be part of your press packet. Your story should be included whenever you're sending your press packet to either record labels, radio stations, instrument manufacturers that you want to team up with. It all connects, and it's something you should be doing. The fourth key to success that I learned is commitment/consistency. You always want to be there for your audience and look after them. Imagine you have a new favorite TV show and they say new episodes coming out every week, and they do good for 1-2 weeks, maybe a month, but all of a sudden they stop for a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month, and then they come back for a couple weeks and then disappear again. This would be very disappointing to you, as you were promised these episodes every week, and they come and go and late, and then they get on again, and then they let off once more. You don't want this to happen with your social media. I want you to commit and be consistent with your content, because that is how your audience is going to view you as a band and you as your page. Being consistent and committed also goes with the last couple points. In your social media, when you're being committed and consistent, you can tell your story and spark those content posts that spark emotion, and therefore you can connect more with your audience. The fifth key to success that I learned is all wins and steps forward matter. As long as you are not stagnant or staying still, you are making progress in your music, one small step at a time. And those things should be celebrated, because a lot of times musicians and people in their everyday lives don't take the steps that they need to in order to grow and succeed as they want to. So many people stay home, don't take those steps, and don't progress in life. I want you to break the mold and chase your dreams and succeed in them. Imagine signing up for a marathon and then 50 feet from the starting line, you stop. You have that potential in you, but it is your decision if you are going to go forward or not. And each step in that marathon is getting you closer and closer to that finish line, or where you want to be in life. So, take the steps. Make sure to celebrate every milestone and step you make along the way, because it is getting you that much closer to where you want to be. And the sixth and final key to success that I learned is this simple phrase: just do it. Just like I mentioned in the last point, so many people don't take those steps and don't make that progress because they do not start. If you just do it and start working on your content and connecting with your audience, making that commitment and telling your story and celebrating those wins, you can't do it if you don't start. So just do it. There is a reason this is such a powerful phrase, and a reason that it has been said throughout decades. If you don't do it, then you will not see the growth. But if you just do it and climb that mountain, I can promise you, you will see growth and improvement and spread your message and build your audience. Here's a bonus because I care about you guys so much and I want you to succeed. Now, the last and final tip from me is be yourself. Whenever you be yourself, it's gonna make all these keys and everything you do in your life a lot easier. You're gonna connect with people better, and you're just gonna have a happier, better life. Don't put on a facade and a shield around yourself that could keep your audience and other people from making a stronger connection with you. Being yourself will change your life and your music, I promise you. We are going to do everything we can to help you with your studio and band. So if you got value from this video, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel. It would mean the world to us. Now, turn up the volume and rock on with Studio 612.